It's time for a reset. Doing things different. Gonna have fun with this. Hopefully that's gonna come through in the content. Hopefully it's just gonna be funner. Is it funner? That's not even. It's just gonna be more fun. Here's the deal. I've been trying to be like everybody else. I've been trying to like create the same kind of videos, create the same kind of content. I've been trying to live up to other people's expectations for what this channel is supposed to be. I can't do that. I gotta be me. And the only way that I can be me is to do it my way. I'm gonna film what I want. I'm gonna edit the way that I want. I may not even edit, like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with this channel or with these videos. I just know that something wasn't right, and so I started not enjoying it. That's why there haven't been any videos in a while. And so one of the things is, all right, pause, cut the tape. I need a reset. Here's the truth. I stuck with so needy. Making all this noise. Wasn't making any noise until I started the camera. Anyways, so I need a reset because I was doing keto, I was doing good. And then, you know, friend's birthday came up. I decided not to stick with it. Here's the bottom line. I like carbs. I'm just not good. I like carbs. I like sweets. I like those things. Now, I don't want to be unhealthy about it, but I enjoy them. So I don't know, maybe keto's not for me. I did like some of the things in the way that I felt. I don't know that the results were necessarily what I thought they were gonna be, but anyways, bottom line, I'm doing a reset. So today's Sunday. I'm gonna weigh in tomorrow. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do daily weigh-ins in the morning, and the only one that I'm really gonna film is gonna be Sunday's weigh-in, because I'm gonna take an average of the week's weigh-in. I'm gonna use that as my progress gauge. So I'll weigh myself each morning at the same time, under the same conditions. As my scale is connected to my phone, you saw the new scale I got in one of the past episodes. I can get an average for the week. So I'm gonna do that. So Sunday, I'll weigh the last time in the morning, and that'll be my average, and that'll tell me how I'm proceeding forward. I'm not really sure yet what I wanna do. I either wanna go back to strict keto with the 70% fat, the other, 20% protein, and then the 5 net carbs, and just see, because I mean, at least I was in ketosis during that, and I felt like maybe my energy was better, but I don't think I was getting the results weight loss wise that I wanted. I have a scale that will measure my body fat percentage as well as the weight. I have a really good starting point. I didn't have that before, so I don't even really know exactly what progress was or wasn't made. I think that threw me off. With this, I'm gonna start with a body fat percentage based on the scale. It may not be accurate. I'm gonna start with a weight, and then I'm gonna take the average for the week, and that's gonna determine what's happening. And I'm gonna, watch it. I'm planning to stick with it for 4 weeks, but the main goal is I wanna drop body fat percentage, and I wanna hold on to my muscle, or I wanna increase my muscle. Try to find what does that the best. Is it the 70% fat? Is it the keto gains method? Or what is it? So I'm gonna try to find that, do that, and then if it's not going the right way, then I'm gonna make some changes to one or the other based on that. And then lastly, if after, let's say, a month and a half, if I'm not getting results that I want, I'm not leaning up, then I'm going to probably go back to carb cycling. Plain and simple. I know it works for me. I know how to do it. It gets me results. Haven't been sticking to keto fully. Plus, even when I started not like monitoring my calories, so I was eating way too much, all that kind of stuff. And then, still have the whole how many meals am I gonna have? Lately, I've been just having one meal. But I think I'm at least gonna go back to 2. I think I'm gonna stick with fasted training, because even unless it's just totally detrimental to my muscle, I enjoy it because I have more energy and the workouts are more enjoyable because I feel energized. So that's the plan. I want to lean up, but I want to maintain as much of my size as possible. I don't really want to get down into the low 180s. I don't feel like I should need to get there to be as lean as I want to get. So I don't need to do it as drastically. And it's time to just have fun with it and experiment, you know? I don't have to be strict keto. I can do cyclical keto. I can do targeted keto. I can do carbs. Like, I can do whatever. I can do whatever gets me the results and is best for my life. So I'm going to start with 1, monitor the results, and then make changes as I need until I find that formula that I like. That gives me the best of both worlds, gets me lean, allows me to feel good in the gym, allows me to make progress, and is enjoyable. Because that's a big key. It's got to be enjoyable. It's got to be sustainable. Otherwise, who cares? Here's what's inside. Look at that. Who's that? Max Tuning Mango Margarita. Never tried any of Ghost products. This is their pre-workout. There is no added sugar to this, so it is, I'd say for that, it's good for keto. It does have some caffeine. I don't drink coffee, so this will probably be good, because I've heard that, you know, having some caffeine pre-workout does help with fat loss. As I said, I've never tried Ghost products, so I went ahead and said, you know what, I'm gonna try out their proteins too. Just because I've never had it. So I have the peanut butter cereal milk here. I said, why not try out, because this is supposed to be a really good flavor, the blueberry toaster pastry. So I'll be doing a review of these products. I am a little disappointed. Why? Because I didn't get one of the die cut Max stickers. And I know I was one of the first ones to order. Made up my mind, I'm going to start with the 70% fat, 20 to 25 protein, and the 5% or less carbs. I'm gonna start with that, so because I know that'll get me into ketosis the fastest. So I'm gonna start with that, and I'm gonna monitor from there. And if I start losing muscle mass or I'm not losing fat, then I'm going to switch by gradually dropping my fat and increasing my protein until I find the right threshold where I start losing optimal fat while maintaining my muscle mass. What that means is I'm not going to do, this was my problem. Look, a bunch of sugar-free like snacks and different things, because, you know, I was starting to get a sweet tooth, and so I started doing, you know, things with stevia and just sugar-free candies, and I think it just spurred my sweet tooth, and it made me just want the real thing. You know, same thing with like ice creams and stuff. I mean, follow me. So good, but I don't think they helped me with my goals. But you got the Enlightened Mint, you got peanut butter, and you got the salted sea salt caramel. Again, less sugar. They've got erythritol, all that, so it's just, you know, not too bad on the carbs, but I just don't need to be doing that. I need to keep things really simple. Really simple. I want to get lean again. I want to get shredded again, and then from that place, I want to maintain that leanness and just slowly put on a little bit of muscle. but I never want to get to this level of 23-24% body fat again. My goal is by the end of this year. See, I'm setting a long-term goal, not just a short-term goal. I think that was part of it, you know, the bodybuilding thing, bodybuilding.com transformation challenge, 12 weeks. That's just, I don't need to do it that fast. I don't need to do it in 3 months or less. So I'm setting a long-term goal. By the end of this year, I want to be at 12% or less body fat with as much muscle mass as I can hold on to during this. So that, and I want to enjoy the gym. Those are my main goals. Welcome back to the journey. It's a fresh start. Fresh start for me. Hope it's a fresh start for you. Hopefully you've learned from some things, that mistakes I've made. You know, I've made mistakes. Let me get back to some better lighting. Bottom line, I've made a bunch of mistakes. I've failed at some things. I didn't stick to keto all the time. Like I said, the other part of it, I'm gonna live life. So when people have events that come up, I'm gonna enjoy those events. I'm not gonna punish myself and be like, no, I can't have this, I can't have that. I'm just not gonna overdo it. I'm just not gonna blow it out of the water. I'm not gonna binge. I'm gonna keep it healthy. I want a healthy relationship with food. You should have a healthy relationship with food. I've learned a lot already. I've made mistakes, I've messed up, I've learned what not to do. I've learned, hopefully you've learned some things not to do, how to help you. And again, do what's best for you, what works for you, what you enjoy. If you like keto, do keto. And don't let anybody else tell you differently. If it works for you, and if you're healthy and you feel good, do it. It's so dumb that people get so offensive of like, oh, if you're not doing strict keto, then, you know, I'm gonna tear you apart. And if you are doing keto and I'm doing carb cycling, or I'm doing if it fits your macros or whatever, then I'm gonna tear you apart and tell you how wrong you are. That's stupid. You do what works for you, what you enjoy. No one method is right. It's what works for your body. You can achieve a lot of results. If you feel better without all that sugar in you, without that wheat and bread and all that stuff, then get rid of it. Do what's best for you, what feels good, what gets you the results. If you like sugar and enjoy those things, don't feel like it's evil. Just limit it, control it, you know, don't binge on it. Keep it in a moderate way. If you'll do that, it'll be like your relationship with it will be healthier. I found that out the hard way. I tried to just restrict, and as a result, I didn't enjoy it. And so when I had the opportunity, you know, I binged, I went crazy and got myself sick and made it to where, you know, I lost progress and reverted. And I'm not just talking about with keto, I'm talking about last year when I leaned up doing, you know, carb cycling with low calories. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't stick with it. So I binged afterwards, and look what happened. I know this is gonna be long because it's just a bunch of talking and ranting, and whenever I do this, it's hard to cut because it feels like you need to hear it all when you probably don't. And there's not a whole lot of like entertaining stuff, so it kind of seems boring. So it's, I don't know. Bottom line, that's my rant. Starting over, fresh start tomorrow, April 9th, 2018, going after the long-term results. This is going to be one giant experiment for the rest of this year, including with this vlog, because I just want to keep this thing going, and I just want to be real with you. Hopefully you enjoy the realness, that I'm not saying, oh, look how perfect I've been on the keto diet and I'm so perfect and you have to be perfect, and if you're not perfect then you shouldn't be doing keto and you are a failure and all this garbage. Don't get your self-worth from other people and what they think. It's not a good place to be. And just like I said with this vlog, I'm not gonna try to be anybody else in the fitness community vlogging. I'm not gonna try to be Max Tuning. I'm not gonna try to be Christian. I'm not going to try to be Remington. I'm not going to try to be Goody. I'm not going to try to be Jason Whitrock. So that means if I don't think keto's the best, I'm not going to do keto. And I'm not getting mad at them, and I'm not going to let them make me feel bad. I don't feel like most of them would, but I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to be who Courtney is. And you should always be yourself too. As soon as you try to conform and be somebody else, you carry extra baggage and weight, because that's not who you really are. And it's hard to put on that mask and to keep up that act to make people think. And that's what's going to burn you out. You're going to get so tired, so frustrated, because you're comparing yourself to other people, and you're not going to live up to that expectation. You're not going to live up to your own expectation, and you're not going to be genuine in who you were created to be. And that's a bad place to be. Enjoy who you were created to be, and live from that. Live from the strengths of that. Live from the passions and the joys of that. And that's what I'm going to get back to. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Hopefully this next half, or it's more than half, right? We're only in the we're only in the 4th month right now. So, we still got what, 8? Yeah, 8. We still got 8 months. So it's still, we're only about a third through. So we still got 2/3 of the year left. And the next 2/3 of the year that you're gonna see on this vlog is gonna be really different. It's gonna be really freeing. It's gonna be much more me and much less performance, because I'm not gonna worry about trying to compare myself to the others. I enjoy watching them. I'm sure you do too. But I'm not them. I don't want to be them. I can learn from them. I can enjoy watching what they do. I can pick up stuff from them and get value from them. But if I try to copy them or be them or create my content the way that they create their content, then it's fake. It's fake. I don't want to be fake. I want to be real. I want to be real with you. I want to be real with myself. I don't want to be fake. So that's the game plan. But it's gonna be me, and it's gonna be fun. And that is gonna be more of the Eternal Crown lifestyle. Fresh start for me. I don't use a whole lot of supplements. So this gives me a fresh start with just seeing what Ghost is all about, seeing wrong button. There you go. Fail